All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about the 135-pound division, specifically what is coming up next for Gervonta Tank Davis, who says he'll be fighting in December. A lot of people are wondering who he's going to fight, but I do believe that it is fairly obvious who that is going to be. It may not be who you want, but it is something that they have been forecasting for a while. Also, after that, should be in a position for a very good fight with either Devin Haney or Vasily Lomachenko if they can free themselves up to make the fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 135-pound division. Gervonta Tank Davis has said that he will be fighting in December. There has not been an announcement made as to who specifically he is going to fight. However, do believe that that is already a known thing. But after that fight, because the person I'm going to tell you I do believe is going to get this fight, I think Gervonta Davis should win. He checks all the boxes as far as making the type of fight that Mayweather promotion those guys want to see. And then after that, hopefully we can get the fight between he and Devin Haney or he and Vasily Lomachenko. We'll talk about that eventuality also. But before I do, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're a longtime subscriber, supporter of the channel, please make sure that you hit that thumbs up button before you leave the door. Also, if you are a regular supporter, there's a new way to support the channel. There's a little heart down at the bottom of the scene, at the bottom of the screen. It says super thanks. It's the newest way to support content creators on YouTube that YouTube has provided. If y'all can do it, I greatly appreciate it. If not, just hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, though, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can know when we release more videos. All right, so let's get into this. Gervonta Davis, large chance that he will be fighting Jezzrel Corrales in December. Now, why do I say that it will be Jezzrel Corrales in December? First things first, Gervonta Davis for the second time has said December is going to be the date and the time that he fights. Just tweeted out something else again about fighting in December. So believe him when he says he's going to fight in December. These guys are already talking about what it's going to be. But if you recall, Jezzrel Corrales, who was actually and has a past with Gervonta Davis in that he was the title holder at 130 pounds, held the WBA super belt before he lost it to Alberto Machado. And then after he lost to Alberto Machado, Gervonta Davis then fought for his vacant belt and became the WBA super champion at 130 pounds. Also, Jezzrel Corrales just lost to Chris Colbert. I do believe maybe it was a year before last, fighting on a PBC card, right? And lost at 130 pounds to Chris Colbert, who fights on the PBC cards. Then just recently, he won against a guy that goes by the name of Miguel Medueno in a WBA lightweight title eliminator fight in his home country of Panama. So there was talk, and then specifically there was something got put out by, and this is shout out to Warrior Boxers Promo, who said back in March, huge win for Jezzrel Corrales, gets one step closer to the WBA light world championship. Where he faces the winner of Gervonta Tank Davis and Rolly Romero. Congratulations to Jezzrel Corrales. So that was the first time that I had heard about the WBA lining up that fight. And I do believe I made a video early in the year, even before the Jezzrel Corrales fight, that there was talks of Gervonta Davis having two mandatories, one being Rolly Romero and the next one being Jezzrel Corrales, which was pretty much right after or around the time that he fought Medueno. So and as you look at the fight, checks all of the boxes, right? He's a now, don't get me wrong, Jezzrel Corrales is a good fighter. Doesn't pack a lot of power, moves very, very well. Has that name, the Hispanic last name that said that I believe Floyd Mayweather Jr. and those guys believe sells tickets. So, it's another guy that kind of fits that mode. Now, I would say though that this is the differentiator here is Jezzrel Corrales is not a flat-footed guy, right? He's not he moves very well, boxes very well. Not somebody that's a typical plodding come forward fighter, right? He's somebody that is, I would say, is a versatile fighter. And it could actually be a pretty interesting fight because Jezzrel Corrales is also a southpaw, just like Terrence Crawford. I mean, just like Gervonta Tank Davis is. So it'll be a southpaw on southpaw matchup. So, interesting fight. The guy can move a little bit. He can fight and he's a southpaw. So it's not that typical style, the kind of coming forward, plotting fight. I have a suspicion that it'll be a slightly better fight than Rolly Romero is. But like I said, he's a guy that tends to get knocked down. Almost lost to Medueno. Well, he had a flash knockdown against Medueno coming in the fight, in his last fight, he'd also been knocked out by what's the guy? Alberto Machado, who when he took his 130-pound belt. Now Machado's like a 5'9", 5'8", 5'9" super featherweight, so that made him a little bit awkward for him. But regardless, more than likely that's who he's going to fight, or at least that's who the guy that's lined up to fight him. Because if you look at the rest of the WBA rankings, there are a bunch of guys that are either unavailable for the fight, or he's already fought him. Now, the interesting thing is going to be what happens after that. You have Devin Haney again somehow saying that Gervonta Davis is ducking him. Like he made an offer to fight Gervonta and Gervonta turned it down again. I don't know how that can possibly be true when Devin Haney already has another fight, but it is what it is. That's what's being said. And Gervonta said that he wanted to fight him. More than likely though, the Devin Haney is going to wind up having to fight the Lomachenko fight or go to 140 after it. But anyway, we'll see what goes on with Gervonta after that. But my bet is that fight is going to be against Jezzrel Corrales. It's going to be in the second week of December, in which again is even more of a squeeze on the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight, because with that December date gone, what dates are they going to fight in? And November is coming very, very quickly. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.